everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm running a little bit late, so I might as well show you my skincare routine before I put on makeup because I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I woke up early this morning and then fell back asleep, and Barry had to come in and wake me up. So I've already washed my face and put on toner. So the next thing I do is eye cream, and I'm using this black gold Dijon, I don't know what this word is, mushroom eye gel. It's for dark circles, brightening, puffiness. So, but you know what? I don't know why. Does anybody out there eye gel or an eye cream that stings? This sometimes stings me, especially right after I take off my makeup. I think it's because my skin is so thin under my eyes, and after rubbing my eyes to get the eye makeup off. Does that happen to anybody else? I've never heard of an eye cream stinging. So let me know if that happens to anybody, please. Are you over here? Oh, look, my headband's dirty. That's embarrassing. Don't look at that. Oh, crap, I just got it in my eye. Now that's going to really sting. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this serum. This is from Spa Life. This is 24 karat gold anti-aging serum, and it smooths and firms. Look how big this bottle is for a serum. Isn't that crazy? So today I think I'm going to do like a mustard yellow eyeshadow. This is the one that I've done 4 times, but I could never show it to you because of my camera situations. The first time I did it, it was on my old camera and I didn't want to upload it. The second time I did it, it was on my new camera and there was no sound. The third time I did it, it was on my new camera and all you could see is my forehead the whole time. And then I decided I was sick of that look and I didn't want to do it anymore. So I'm going to show it to you guys today. And then the last thing I do, well, not the last thing I do. The next step is I put on some moisturizer, which today I'm using the Power Moisturizer with retinol, antioxidants, and glycerin. Beauty. I was running. And then the last step in my skincare, sunscreen. So I'm using Bliss Blockstar Liquid Daily Sunscreen SPF 50. Water and sweat resistant. Even though I don't plan on going outside today, just in case, I always do, I always put on sunscreen in my daily makeup, my daily skin routine. Especially now after going to the dermatologist and then having to do a biopsy off my back. Where are my people today? Okay, now I'm just going to prep my eyes. Going to go in with the Lacura Bold Cover Concealer in shade 2. And then my P. Louise eyeshadow base. And this is a Rumor Zero. It was supposed to be like 02 or 05, but it just says 0, so I'm not sure what I bought. Hey, Mary. How are you? How's your weekend?
My lab results came back already.
Oh, yeah? Did you read them?
Yeah.
Are you going to die?
No.
Hi, Elise. Everything's normal?
No. Everything's like they usually are. How's that?
Oh. You're doing a Mother's Day brunch? That's fun. You know, my kids used to always ask me what I wanted for Mother's Day, and I'd be like, just get along, don't fight, leave me alone. That's what you can do for Mother's Day. And it would never, it never worked. So I'm running a little bit late today. So at the beginning of my video, I just did my skincare steps because usually I do all that before I go live, but I was running really late today. Yeah. Yeah, kids are funny. But now I have a kid that does my hair for Mother's Day. She just did my hair last weekend. So I'm happy. Makes up for all the times that they didn't behave when they were kids. All right, let's get into some real makeup. For primer, I'm going to use the She Glam Glacier Glow Smoothing Primer. Whoops. So who's taking you to brunch? Is it your kids? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's nice. You know, I fought with my mom my whole life, and I would never call her on Mother's Day. I would call my dad on Mother's Day and wish him a happy Mother's Day because he was more my mom than my mom was. But now, looking back at it, I wish I had done better. I wish I had, like, she's dead now, so of course you feel guilty when they die if you don't get along with them. So I wish I would have, tried harder with her, I guess. But she had her problems, but when I grew up and had problems of my own, I didn't never could understand how a mother could act that way towards their child. But then I grew up and had problems of my own, with addiction and stuff. And then understanding that part of it, I wish I would have been better with her, like more forgiving. So, yeah. For foundation, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, and this is in the shade Fair Neutral. Yep, that's true. This is a gorgeous foundation, isn't it? It's just so nice. Yeah, my dad is quite an amazing dad. So I kind of, you know, I'm very lucky with him. He's not perfect. I always thought he was, but he's not. But he's perfect to me. So I got very, very lucky. I'm going to just go over with a sponge. Sorry. Mary's not even hanging out with me anymore. Did you see that? What? What? It's open. Barry doesn't like us anymore. He's not even hanging out in his usual spot. Everybody's mad at you.
Everybody?
Yeah.
How many people?
Everybody. 2. And you're one of them?
I'm mad at myself.
All right, oh crap. For concealer, I'm going to use this Yuli Yula little concealer. And I'm going to let that sit on there for a little while. And then I'm going to go in with my bronzer, which is the Soul Body bronzer. This is in the shade medium. Oh, well, hey.
Hey, I'm gonna look and see you around the corner here.
You'll be able to open the door in the new place.
Be in the dining room.
Oh, yeah. Were you going to stand there?
Yeah.
What? You're so weird.
Look, now I'm sitting here and I still can't see it.
So when we move into our apartment,
Yeah.
Barry's going to have to be on video because there's no place in the apartment he'll be able to run and hide.
Yeah, there will be.
Because I'm going to be doing my thing out in the dining room. And you can basically see my whole apartment. Teeny tiny place.
Look, the vacuum cleaner's mad. Throwing the shit around. Good Lord, I need to vacuum the vacuum cleaner.
Well, you got a vacuum cleaner to vacuum the vacuum cleaner.
Then I got the vacuum cleaner.
Mm-hmm. Barry bought the tiniest little vacuum cleaner I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what the hell you would vacuum up with that thing, but it was the smallest vacuum cleaner I've ever. Oh, your keyboard? Well, that makes sense.
The edge along your baseboard.
Why don't you just buy a can of air?
That blows it doesn't start. Vacuum cleaner's all kind of mad at me.
And then I'm going to blend out the concealer. I'm basically just using all the makeup. I don't know why I do that. I always get down like this. I'm basically just using all the makeup I used yesterday. But the eyeshadow will be different. What comes next? Blush. So I'm going to use these two liquid blushes. These are from You Can Be. One of them is cool pink. One of them is light orange. And I think they look really pretty mixed together. Makes like a nice peachy, corally color.
Starting to charge.
All right, for powder, Insta Ready Do a Powder Duo.
Somebody said I should make an appearance.
Who did?
Said I should make an
Oh, really? I'm not seeing any comments. Are there comments?
Look, here I'm making an appearance.
There's Barry's appearance. I'm not seeing any comments. What am I missing?
That's the only thing I think you haven't said replied to.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm not seeing comments.
She just said, I think Barry should make an appearance. I think our internet's funky today.
I think Barry should make an appearance too.
I just did.
I think you're absolutely right, not just your stupid hand. I think that I should be able to do Barry's makeup for my channel.
That's what his face did.
Yeah.
He did it for me. So I don't have to.
I mean, I have a supportive husband, but he has his limits. I think he should let me do his makeup.
And there goes my limits.
And then for setting spray, going to be using the e.l.f. Dewy Matte Setting Mist. It smells good. It smells like coconut. I think doing makeup would be I think so too. I think he should let me do it.
Now, see. That's it. That's all you get to my hand. Maybe make up on my hand.
He won't even get on connecting.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you're live. Where'd everybody go? Did you guys see
That's right.
this crap?
Yeah, because you keep cutting in and out online. But I thought it was my tablet.
Man. Well, it says I'm live now. Can y'all see me or hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So for blush, I'm going to use the You Can Be Versatility Shaping Palette. And I know this is backwards. I'm going to go in between the pink and the orange. Maybe this pink and the orange. No, the other pink and the orange.
Yeah.
It's okay now? Okay. Yeah, something's wrong with our internet, I guess, and because it said that I was reconnecting and then it said I was live, so.
Hopefully it's better at the new place.
Well, I mean, I've never had a problem here till just now, so.
Mine, my picture's been choppy, but I thought it was my tablet.
Oh, really? Woo, okay. I went in with a little more orange than I intended to. But it's worse on the camera than it is in person. I promise.
Believe me.
Believe me. In with the Laura Geller Copper Glow. This is a Baked Body Frosting Face and Body Glow in the shade Copper Glow. This stuff is so pretty. It's a little dark, so I have to be careful, but that gorgeous. That bronzer might cover up some of the orange. Maybe not. Don't mistake us for fans. We're not fans. Okay, what's next? I keep forgetting what's next. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Catrice More Than Glow highlighter. This is in the shade Supreme Rose Beam.
Oh, she's Canadian. You ain't gonna
You know, I read the Matthew Perry book, the Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. Has anybody read that? It was really, really good. And apparently, his mother worked for Trudeau Sr. and he beat up Justin Trudeau when they were kids. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, you're cutting out on me again.
Out again?
On mine, but I don't know if it's just, I'm using my old tablet, so it's. Oh, shit. I just accidentally clicked the wrong button left.
Okay, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Chameleon highlighter. And I'm just going to use this just a little bit right here. Crap. Well, I'm sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, that was a great book. Some of it was pretty eerie, though. All right, let's get started on the eyes. I'll move all of this over here. Get my brushes. Okay, so I'm going to go into the All I See Is Signs palette by P. Louise. And I'm going to use... Yeah. So I'm going to use this top row. I can't really, well, kind of like these mustard browns. And this, I mean mustard yellows and this mustard brown right here.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm going to...
I love that book. I didn't know if you saw that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do a shimmer or not. We'll see. But I'm going to go into the shade Dreamer. And that's like a dark, it's like a mustard brown. Like a mustard yellowy brown. I'm going to take that all over the lid and up into the crease. Uh-oh, I missed a bunch, I think.
It's, do an eye look without shimmer.
Oh, I know. Is that all I missed?
Yes, from Elise, and then she said that you grew up in Ottawa.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Okay, that's all you missed.
Okay. It looked like a bunch of comments were streaming like really fast.
You might have got the old ones.
Yeah. Can't really see Matthew Perry beating up anybody, but Bear used to beat up kids all the time.
When I was a kid.
When he was a kid. No, yesterday he beat up a kid. Okay, and then I'm going to go into a bit fluffier brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Alignment. Ah, yeah, I love this shade.
Fix the internet without turning it on. said the shit
Yeah.
shame about Matthew Perry. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
My daughter, she still watches it 24/7.
My daughter watches it all the time too. My daughter, who was born in the 90s, watches it. Yeah, it is a shame, but you know, that just goes to show you that addiction doesn't discriminate. It doesn't just attack poor people and, you know, socioeconomic, you know, people that are low on the socioeconomic. Doesn't affect a certain race. It doesn't affect, you know, it can affect anybody. And then even after writing a book and claiming to be clean, people, I've known people with 30 years in my meetings that have relapsed, had 30 years clean and have relapsed. And I've known people in my meetings that, you know, just really want to be clean and they end up dying from an overdose. I almost died from an overdose. Barry literally saved my life by paying attention to what I was doing, and he wasn't breathing anymore. Who saved me? So it can affect anybody, or it can anybody, and it doesn't have to be a certain age range. It doesn't have to be like, there's no set parameters of who it affects. It can, somebody can be 70 years old, have a knee replacement, and then get hooked on painkillers. You know, some people make it out and some people don't.
And I think in his case, he was taking it for depression, wasn't he?
Well, he was taking it for depression, but then started taking, like, buying it on the street.
Right.
So that's where he went way wrong, was buying it on the street and then taking enough to kill a horse every time he took it. You know what I mean? So I don't think I'm going to do a shimmer. I think I'm going to do a shimmerless look today. There's not a shimmer in there that I want to put on this brown. And it would be a brown shimmer anyway. So I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to go in with my ColourPop gel eyeliner and tight line. I just poked my eye out. You know, and there's nothing to say that I only have 6 years clean, and there's nothing to say that I won't ever relapse, you know? Like, I've seen it happen to people. It's a terrible disease. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So now I'm going to go in with, I've been using this lately instead of like a felt tip pen. This is the NYX Epic Wear liquid eyeliner. I've been using this because it's just darker. That's what it is. It's one day at a time. You have to choose every single day that you're not going to take drugs or alcohol. Every single day. What? Thank you. What?
I guess you said you were doing great.
Oh, I didn't see that part. Yeah, thank you so much. I have a lot of support, and I think that's what's helped me the most. I think where Matthew Perry went wrong was he had people by him that would do whatever he wanted and they would enable him. But he also put those people around him. He used to have assistants that would, watch him and not let him get away with stuff, but he put people around him that would do whatever he wanted just because they got paid or whatever. So yeah, if we didn't have Barry, it would probably be a whole different story. So I think the medication that I'm on, plus Barry supporting me, I think has helped. And Skylar, yeah. But I think that's helped more than anything. I told Barry I wanted a margarita. We went out for lunch the other day. I said, I want a margarita. He just laughed at me like, that's never going to happen. Yeah. No, yes, you're right. Yeah. I mean, people like on the daily.
Yeah.
And
now
I-
you're grandma.
Huh?
And now you're grandma.
And now I'm grandma. Yep. And I have, my lifestyle is just so different. The way I live and where I live and what I drive. I mean, my whole lifestyle is just so completely different than when I was on drugs. And I realize I just never ever want to go back to living that way. Especially financially, it was awful.
Elisa, that's great to hear.
Thank you, Elise. All right, I'm just gonna let these eyelashes get tacky. Thank you. Put a little mascara on. I'm going to go ahead and start putting my lip liner on because my lashes have a little ways to go, so I need to sharpen my lip liner. And for lip liner, I'm going to use the ColourPop BFF2. Let me sharpen her up real quick. Ooh. then I'm going to go in with some Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and this is in the shade Driver. I'm going to go back in with the lip liner and go around where I kind of went over. Let me see if my lashes are ready. I love that eyeshadow. Hey, Libby. Your package is being delivered today. So I will probably do a look with it. It'll be one of my next videos. So thank you so much. I haven't received it yet, but it might be in the mailbox right now, but I'm getting it today for sure. So then I'm going to go in with the Pillowy Lip Base, and this is in the shade Butter Queen. Do it tonight? How about tomorrow? Well, we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully not.
I'll email you and let you know. Sometimes even with broken palettes, you know, if they're not all broken, I can still use it.
Your cat wants you to do her makeup.
What?
Your cat wants you to do her makeup.
Oh, okay. My cat?
Yeah, she's right behind you.
Is she on the bed? Where is she?
She's on the floor right behind
Hi,
you.
baby girl. Where is my lipstick brush? Oh, well, I'll use this one.
Your husband picked it up. Here, he said.
Here it is. Yeah, now I got some on there. Thank you, Libby.
Yeah. I forgot to ask.
Isn't that so cute, that lip base? Like, it's kind of yellow, but I think it's so cute. And I'm going to put lip gloss on too. So this is Revlon Super Lustrous, the gloss, and that's in the shade All That Glitters. There's my baby. See her on my bed? There's my big girl. Hi, big girl. That's Janis Joplin. She's going to be moving out in a couple of weeks. I'm so sad. I've had that baby since she was born. She's 6 years old. I actually watched her being born. I don't know. I just love this lip combo lately. Yes, I've been using my phone. I took that camera back. I sent it back. And hopefully I'm getting the money back for it today. But yeah, I'm just using my phone from now on because I'm tired of the hassle. Yeah, we're going to get a dog. We're going to rescue a dog, so we don't know what kind we're going to get yet.
Look at you, a dog person.
I know. Chloe turned me into a dog person. Thank you. Yeah, it's the phone. It's just the phone. It's a good quality, and it sounds better too, I think. And it sounds better than the especially the last camera. And the makeup that I wear is more true to what I'm actually wearing than either of those cameras were. So yeah, I like it a lot better. It was Haunted Virgo. She's the one that kept saying, just go back to your phone, just go back to your phone, after I was, talking about my cameras and stuff. And I'm like, okay, you win. I'll go back to my phone. So yeah, I think it looks better and sounds better. So I'm happy. Well, you guys, that's it for me. I hope everybody has a great Mother's Day. And that's about it. And I hope y'all have a great weekend and a great Mother's Day. So I will see y'all tomorrow. And maybe I'll email you and let you know how the package came. Okay? All right. This is always awkward for me, but bye, you guys.